I'm Akademiks.
Oh yeah.
Can't ride no wave.
They do a good job of posting many streamers.
He's still
going.
going.
Things that you won't maybe see posted on the main page. And Yachty did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and he was actually asked about a bunch of things that, we're all going to chime in on. But rather than playing the whole interview, we have the clips of the ones that matter. And first of all, let's see what this is. Yachty on what?
I read where your monthly expenses were like $52K a month. You down now?
I'm double.
You double now?
Yeah.
You supposed to be going the other way, Yachty.
Now I'm at 100 now, for sure.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think 100K for Yachty is that much. This is a guy who has to travel around. I don't know if this considers his travel. I don't know if he travels via private jet or like first class. I could imagine where he lives, the type of cars he has. These things become very expensive. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all want a random tidbit from me? I realize I just have to pay my insurance premium for my cars. By the way, cars, I won't even tell you how much. Y'all going to be like disgusted. Car insurance is way more than house insurance. My house costs 3 times as much as my car. And I pay less for house insurance. Cars, and I don't even drive the cars. That's the funny part about it. But yeah, it's exorbitant, right? Like, you know what I mean? If you want to be the man, you want to have all these cars, you want to do what you want to do. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's just what it is. So I know people might be like, how the hell are you spending $100,000 a month? I'll give you, let me just run some rough numbers with you, right? A rapper of Yachty's magnitude, right? First of all, he's making more than $100,000. I would surmise that Yachty's making probably $1 million a month. Now, this might sound crazy to you, but I think he is, okay? These days, I'm not even saying off music. Through multiple different ventures, partnerships, boy got a lot of shit going on, shows, whatever. I say $1 million a month, right? Now, usually,
$1 million a month,
people
$12 million a year.
And here's for the people like, yo, that's dumb, spending $100,000. Here's the thing. If you're making $1 million a month, you probably should spend $300K, really, for tax purposes, honestly, truth. Because like if you think you're saving all that money, Uncle Sam's going to whip that ass and take it from you anyway. But let me just go over just general expenses, right? Yachty lives in Atlanta. He has a house. I heard the house is probably $5 to $7, $8 million. I could see him paying a mortgage. That's probably $20K a month. If he has a mortgage, he might have bought it cash. I'm not, he might be cash gang. But cars, car note, insurance, that's another like 20, 30 grand again. You got maids, butlers. I'm not saying everybody does. Maybe a chef. Landscaping. I think Yachty's spending $100K a month is on the lower side if he's living like a rapper. Now, obviously, the extreme version of that is Cardi B saying she spends $3 million a month. Like, that's crazy, right? But $100K a month, I'm going to be honest with you, for someone of Yachty's stature, I think Yachty's pretty much not bad with money at that point. Now, has he probably fucked off some money before in the past? Yes, but like, yo, you just got to think about regular expenses. I was talking to a rapper recently. You know what he told me? He said, yo, Ak, I'm going to be honest with you. Because he's moving around a lot. And he's getting his public face out there, doing interviews. He's doing show, blah, blah. He says, my monthly budget right now for clothes is $40,000. Why? Fans going to look at me as lame if they see me with the same shit twice. I can't rock certain brands. I got to be rocking the best brands because I'm kind of stylish. So again, now obviously all this stuff gets written off. So we're not talking about it. It just, again, don't think of the money in terms of expenses as, damn, you wasted money. Just think of it, if you got to pay the cost to be the boss, usually for rappers. Like, you want to have that perception, and rappers primarily live off image. You got to pay that money, right? So cool, you got to buy the fits, or you got to pay the stylist to go get it. Let's say even if we say it's $20K a month, that's your clothes. Again, we're not talking about some startup rapper. We're talking about a rapper of Yachty status. Let's talk about maintenance of the house. Let's talk about the house. Let's talk about the multiple cars. You got the Rolls Royce. You got the Spectre. You got the Phantom. You got like two, because, you got to do the oh, I got more than one Urus. You got this car, that car, the Maybach, the that. Well, I mean, I know some rappers who they'll just pick 2 cars they want to drive every 3 months and insure those. Or maybe you just insure them all. Insurance for those, maybe car notes. You get what I'm saying? Who knows? You might have a studio. You probably got a personal assistant. Your homeboy with you, you gave him a job. That's how it works, people. Your bodyguards. Because you can't show up dolo. Niggas trying to snatch your chain. Again, I know it sounds crazy, but $100K for a rapper of Yachty's stature, I don't think he's stupid with money. I know y'all gonna be like, what? No, I don't think if that's what he's really spending now in expenses, I don't think he's stupid with money. I think that's okay. I think that's actually pretty good. Let me look in the chat. I know you're gonna be like, Ack, you wildin', you out of touch. Trust me, these rappers, if you see how these niggas move, they show up to some place, they got a sprinter, 4 bodyguards, 5 niggas. Listen, that's just how shit is. These niggas, especially if they moving from city to city, yo, I gotta go fuck off $8,000 at Neiman Marcus. I got the security with me. Yo, get the sprinter. Yo, I'm buying food for everybody. Like, that's kind of how it goes. Feel me? So I'm not gonna think it's that bad, but let's keep playing.
Yeah. Is that more than you?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Shannon Sharp is capping. I hate when interviewers do that. And I'm not saying Shannon Sharp does spend $100,000, but I hate when interviewers who got mad bread act like they're broke. I used to hate when Charlamagne did it. I'm like, yo, Charlamagne, you getting the bag. Like, why you? Charlamagne used to be talking about, yo, I got this 98 truck. Like, what the fuck you lying about? Like, I mean, like, nigga, you know you rich. Shannon Sharp, Shannon Sharp used to have a gay stylist. With all due respect, you're spending 50 bands a month just on your clothes, nigga. You had a gay stylist. By the way, no Batimanting, but one time, Everyday Struggle, they gave me a gay stylist, and I ain't gonna lie, that nigga did have me fresh. But yeah, you gonna get all the hot shit that you gonna have to spend money on. That's how it goes. Cause you know them gay stylists, they really into fashion, so they come in with some rare shit, but it costs a lot. So if you got a stylist and you got all this with your man purse or man pouch across your shit, looking like the Hulk, you're spending some money too. Your phone dropping in the shower, some chick screaming out your name type shit, you're spending the money too. Like, it's a lot of shit going on, bro. It is what it is. Like, you're spending some money, bro. Also, a lot of these dudes, they got their main house, they got their fuck house, they got a couple cars, they got a driver. I'm not saying that costs $100K, but sometimes these niggas act like, bro, y'all budget is not like $8,000 a month. Okay, anyway.
What you mean? More than way more than me.
Really?
Yes,
Way?
Absolutely.
Always? You never was there?
No, I ain't got no brand like that. I ain't had that money poured in like that.
Yo, why does Shannon Sharp act like he ain't make like a good... Yo, how much did he make in the NFL? How much money did Shannon Sharp make in the NFL? Wait, he only made $23 million? No way.
Nah, yeah, I knew that. I knew that shit since like high school, bro.
I think he made more.
Probably earlier. I remember like...
Oh, yeah.
Knowing NBA players make more than NFL players.
Hey, let me tell you another reason why
way
NFL
more,
money
bro.
is kind
That's
of
why
like, sport money be trash.
More in the headlines than the NFL players' contracts.
Because you're constantly in athlete mode. That's why your agent is trying to, like, most agents are trying to make you keep the money. Because how it goes is that $22 million is immediately chopped in half. Like, if you were an entrepreneur making $22 million, you would probably look for, you're mostly investing money into what you're getting, so you get to keep more. So a sport player instantly only keeps half because it's just too much and too exorbitant. Like, even like, let's say LeBron could say, yo, I spent $1 million on my body. Okay, well, you're getting paid $45 million this year, brother. So 1 million ain't taxable. The rest of the 44, what you doing? Now, granted, at this point, LeBron got mad business. And he could be like, oh, no, we invested. But he's moving around money, and he probably has a whole group doing it for him. But most athletes, yeah, they get that money. And because they're current in athletics, they don't have enough businesses and everything to offset that money that they keep the money. So it's like you see 22 million, but it's 11. And then it's 11, then you take 20%, and 20% of the 22 is really 4 to 5. You cut that in half. So really, that 11 goes to, what is it? That 11 is like 9. Then they got like a manager, basically like $6-7 million. That's what that, like, I ain't gonna lie, sport money, you know, of course, you know, if a athlete really wanted to keep that full bag,
Yo, bro,
nigga, they would be just, once.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not lying, bro. Like, yo, these entertainers and athletes, these guys that make the big bucks, bro, entertaining us and shit, bro, they gotta pay a lot of money for so many different things. They got actual teams, bro, like multiple teams to keep their whole system going. Like, they got brand teams, they got marketing teams. What else teams? They got all types of teams, bro. They gotta keep paying people on a salary and shit. You bringing in five to keep this whole thing going. And it's crazy because like you are bringing in a lot of money. You're bringing in a lot of money, but like when you're taking in after you got to pay everybody in your team and your taxes and your bills, or like that contract that the media and all the outside people are looking at as like, yo, this is crazy. You looking at it as like, yo, I needed this, like I deserve this. It's like once you get in that system, it's all about maintaining it. That's the hardest thing. Like I feel like a lot of celebrities and a lot of just entertainers and people that make this type of money, a lot of them realize like, yo, I thought the hardest part was getting here. Like the hardest part probably for them is maintaining that shit and staying in that spot. Probably like 100 times more stressful. But it's like it balances out. Like it makes sense. Like to have all that money and success and be able to do damn near anything in the world, but like to come with a lot of stress. That shit would be a fairy tale if that shit didn't come with no stress or little stress. Stop spending your money to get through the situation. Spend your money to get out of the situation. And actually, that's actually a good topic, good point. Where it's like, are people running away from social media and shit? I'm definitely a victim of it. Running away from social media because you don't want to see things that you don't want to see people live a lifestyle. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to see people win because you're not winning right now. You're not winning right now, so you don't want to look at other people's wins. That's just like the harsh truth. That shit real. That's like the harsh truth for real. Where I don't want to see nobody boasting right now. Nah, yeah, it's coping though. It's coping. Like I feel like that hating is coping with the situation that person is in. Like, I mean, I don't even gotta say I think. I know that's what it is. They'll help somebody win and make fun of them. Yeah, damn, yeah. Nah, yeah. They already hate on them before even watching it, before even getting the full context on it. They'll just look at it. Look at some surface level of it. Like, yo, I see it all the time where Kai Cenat, adults in this comment section obviously know who Kai Cenat is and that he's rich, and they're just looking at clips of him joking around. It might be goofy or whatever. Comment section hating on the fact that he's making money, all this money off of that, off of just being in his room goofing around. When it's like really, yeah, really, we should be embracing that and really applauding that. Like they stop themselves at their own circle and people that they enjoy or like, and they say, yo, this is as much as I'm understanding. I'm not gonna try to understand. Yeah, because it's safer. It's really a part. Like it's not the only reason, but part of that reason is because it's more safe. Like it's more safe to go around a group of people and you know who everybody likes. Like you know. If I bring up this artist, if I bring up this music, 9 times out of 10, like this person is gonna like we're gonna be able to relate on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be judged. They're most likely gonna like it or understand it. You know what I'm saying? He's changing. I got a lot of young viewers that he's changing their perspective on like how it really is to be a celebrity. Like, yo, it's not just about getting all this money and you're able to just do anything, no responsibilities. You don't got to worry about getting more money. You like once you get the money, is that's it. Like Ak is going in detail about how he has to keep up this certain lifestyle. Like he's making a lot of money, but he needs to make a lot of money for this and that. Like he is going into debt about this shit. Nick, people really be like half complimenting, like what is that word called? Like when it's like you give a compliment. It's like you give a compliment, like somebody asking, like, yo, why is he even a thing? Like why do people watch him? And you just give like, yo, he's just a funny nigga that be saying stupid shit. The world would be much different if everybody, like, if most environments was goal driven. Like you were going to work with a different energy, knowing that this is going somewhere. like this is actually going somewhere. Like in a few months, it might be like it's gonna be something different. Now it might be something different. It's gonna be something different. Now that's another thing too. Sacrificing is a big thing of trying to get to of evolving. Like I feel like with every step of evolving, every new level you trying to get to, you got to sacrifice some, and it's probably gonna be bigger each time. Probably gonna be a bigger sacrifice each time. But it's like that's only it's only not a sacrifice to you because it's your perspective is different from most. You know what I'm saying? Most people are looking at there's people out there that's looking at not getting a haircut for months or even just every 2 weeks as like, yo, why I got to take it that far and cut that out of my budget when it's like then there's other people that's willing to cut everything out their budget to get to the next level like as fast as possible. Yeah. That's another good topic too. The slow grind versus the fast grind. Cause I feel like, yo, bro, like there's so many different areas that we could talk about. And we could talk about the working class, slow grind versus the fast grind. We could talk about entrepreneurs or entertainers. But like before I go in the shower real quick, I'm gonna just talk on a little bit. Like I think the slow grind is better, bro, for exactly the reason that you said, where you're able to give yourself more time to prepare and to prepare for being at that high level. You know what I'm saying? Like it reminds me of the quote, and I found out who said it. It was Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said he had to learn how to stop trying to bring everybody with him because some people aren't ready to go at that top altitude. Like they're not ready for that height. Like they could die at that height. Like it's like a double entendre again of not being ready, like to for the success, all the success and attention and money. You know what I'm saying? Like you could really kill yourself like if you're not ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways. Yo, there's so many ways you can kill yourself. Like real shit. Like not even just saying it. But yeah, with the slow grind, you're able to go through those years of struggling and the nights of feeling like you're not gonna make it, and then the next day still getting back on and still going strong again, and like going through that whole mental preparation. There's like so much preparation mentally, so that when you get there, you appreciate it so much. And I feel like those people that have longevity, I feel like they went through that slow grind that made them appreciate where they at so much to maintain it. I feel like
I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like you ever realize how the one hit wonders are really one hit wonders for a reason? Like all it took was that one song, or they had like one song out before that big song, and they and it's hard for them to maintain that success. Yeah, it's cause they don't appreciate where they at. Like they look at it as like, yo, I did this off of one song. Like I could do it again. They're not looking at it like, yo, I had to make 100 songs to get to this one hit song.
Nah, I definitely feel what you're saying, man. That's 100% facts. That slow grind, you build a more genuine base to a more genuine fan base.
Foundation, yeah. Fan base too, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But
I agree.
also back to what you were saying, what y'all was saying earlier with the social media shit and the ego. You see how you were trying to give Costanet flowers, and the way the culture is so toxic today, you have to say, yo, I'm not even trying to glaze, but like, bro, why I gotta be glazed because I'm trying to give his flowers? You feel me?
Word.
It's funny because me and Keyshawn was just talking about that earlier. Like, bro, like you can't even enjoy a nigga music no more because, well, I'm not saying you can't, but what I'm saying is if you meet a motherfucker in person and you fuck with his music, you feel me? Niggas just say you glazing or you like, damn, I can't be a fan of a nigga music. Like, like when did that become like dick riding? Because I'm a fan of bro music. You feel me? Like, it's bro,
Bro, like
toxic,
yo,
bro.
there's so many different forms of insecurity and and shit, bro. Like, there's really niggas out there that want to support somebody. They listen to every song that this person drops, and they're like on the edge. Like, the next step is just posting their music, like, you know what I'm saying, publicly supporting them, and they don't wanna look like they're glazing. They don't wanna have this perception of them. Yo, for real, bro. Like,
Nah, you
yo, bro, like, we actually, like, there's people that will wait till, like, oh, he posted it, it's fine. Like, yo, he's jacking it. Yo,
nah,
bro.
you know what makes it bad too, and I think this is what greatly contributed to that bullshit. Is because like I think it makes it bad when the artist does it. And then it's like, oh wait, so I'm a dick rider because I'm a fan of your music, bro. Oh shit, like,
Nah, word, yo.
and then other people see that and they step back, like, damn, like, hold on, wait. So I'm too
Word,
much.
word.
I'm too fanned out. Like, this is not cool. Like, oh shit, I can't be a fan of bro music because he might try to play me.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very rookie mistake for the artist. Like, I feel like that's like probably the number one thing you shouldn't do is try to diss your supporters, like, or try to make them look like they dick riding. Like that's so stupid. Like,
This
that's
is weird. This is weird. But I get it when a person is crossing like certain boundaries, but sometimes it just be a motherfucker that's really just excited to see a motherfucker just on some like, oh shit, like, yo, I
yeah,
fuck with your music. I don't know. I just feel like I've seen clips where a motherfucker would get like dismissed or like, or treated a certain way. That damn night, this kind of ties into the conversation we had the other day about when artists go mainstream. It's like it's not the same no more. And I guess and it makes me think of a nigga like Laser Dim. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting up there. He's not all the way up there yet, but he's getting up there. But bro still be making songs off his phone on BandLab. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how niggas know him. That's how niggas even known who he was from the BandLab songs. Like it's terrible. It's terrible quality. Terrible quality music. Like of course he has good songs in the studio and shit, but to this day he still be putting out new snippets, terrible quality off the BandLab, bro. And I think shit like that is what's keeping him like going up type shit. Doing that though, bro, I think streaming is changing the game to where authenticity and relatability is more important than like cause like 10 years ago, I can't yeah, like 10 years ago maybe being a rapper was all about getting money and flexing on everybody, and the biggest flexer was the biggest rapper. Nowadays, I think because of streaming, it changed over to where what's more important is relatability and authenticity. Like niggas will fuck with a nigga who live in a fucking trap house with fucking, you know, roaches and shit. There'll be niggas that'll fuck. You feel me? A streamer that live like that, they'll fuck with a streamer that live like that over a rapper who's flexing $1 million chains and watches. I feel like people who still into that is like the older crowd. But I think um, everybody maybe my age and lower is probably like more into the authenticity and the relatability now. That I might be misspeaking there, but I do think streaming is changing the game of what's important in the rap game. You think natural bodies is gonna come is gonna make a full circle? Cause like you said, like we're so used to seeing like BBLs and you know unnatural bodies pretty much. You think natural bodies is gonna make a comeback in the entertainment industry? But they be doing the surgery shit though, like the lipo. And I ain't going front. Glorilla shit looking kind of caked up right now. But bro, I don't know. I don't know if that's from working out or nothing, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Me personally, I just like shit better when I know it's natural. Even if it's a little butt, I'll take a little butt over a fake big butt. You feel me? It's crazy because, like, I think, like you said, like Kai and bro, when they be streaming with, like when you're in a music video and shit like that, everything is, artificial. It's like everything edited. You got the BBLs, you got people that don't even really fuck with you for real in the videos. with streaming, it's like everything is like more natural. You seeing regular people. I think streaming might be the reason why natural bodies would. Streaming might be one of the biggest reasons why natural bodies might come back for real. Just being natural. Like even niggas now is doing the leg surgery to get taller. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. For me, niggas is doing the leg. Niggas is break. I seen a video years ago, bro. This dude with dreads, bro. Broke his legs. Like he went to a doctor to get his legs broken so he could get some shit put into his legs to now he could be 6 feet. Nigga went from like 5'8" to 6 feet, 6'2" or some shit like that. Niggas is doing that right now. Niggas is getting the big beef lift. I forgot what's bro there that said that shit. I forgot his name. Comedian from the city. Niggas like, yo, niggas out here getting a big beef lift in this facts, bro. Niggas getting their shit cut open just to get, feel me, make their shit bigger. Niggas is getting the light bulb sucked. Bro, niggas doing the same. Nah, bitches really be putting their life on the line, bro, for a little. A lot of that shit don't even be looking good, bro. That be the whole crazy part about it. All right, a natural fire physique on a woman is equivalent to like a tall, muscular guy, I guess, in the sense of nature. Like if you go back to nature, it's like I think they were saying like a big butt mean, like you got high fertility or some shit like that. And then as a man, if you tall, muscular, it's like you're able to protect and also high fertility. So I mean, it just goes back to nature at the end of the day. But I feel like the BBL is equivalent to a nigga getting that height surgery. Like that's definitely in the same realm. Niggas is risking their life for the height surgery. Yeah, bro. Literally gotta break them, bro, and learn how to walk again just to impress some women. But the bitches do the same thing with the BBL. They put their life on the line, get their bodies cut open all type of ways just to get a fatter ass, just to look more impressive to whatever niggas they found attractive, you feel me? But it do seem like that's where the future is headed, though. Like to everybody being, not everybody, but like a lot of people, just getting a bunch of work done to their body, bro. I think that's always been a thing, though. I think that's the problem too with God not being in the picture for real. Because, bro, if you really, really believe in God and shit, you know God made you, the perfect way. You feel me?
Contract, you invest the whole contract. You got to invest the whole contract, nigga. You know what I mean? Because the worst money is money that you get that doesn't go back out. At least you could tell the government, oh, no, I used it. I was trying to make more money. And you could say, well, I took a loss. Or you could be like, da. But if you just have this in the bank, they're going to be like, give me half, nigga. Stop playing. All right. Oh, I thought he made more.
That's cap. Why is you saying here capping?
Yachty.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I do. I'm a professional pocket watcher. Okay. All I do is watch people.
Whoa. Yachty, you just stole my phrase? Yo, Chad, I'm the professional pocket watcher. Yachty, yo, that's crazy. You know how like, yo, Yachty, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I don't like about a nigga like you? He gonna say this. First of all, you stole my phrase. But when I interview with Yachty and I start getting in his pockets, he gonna be like, yo, chill. Ain't that what he told me one time? Chill. Like, he don't want to talk about his finances. I want to get up in your pockets. Pause.
But it's all I do. And last night I was on Club Shay Shay YouTube channel, and these views are substantial. And I know how YouTube payment goes, and I know how ad revenue goes. You do all right.
I do okay.
So, you do damn okay in capital letters. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like you don't do all right now. You do damn well.
I do pretty good. I do pretty good. Yes.
Yeah.
I read with your monthly expense.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next video. This is a video with Yachty speaking on ghostwriting. Let's see what he got to say.
Ghostwriting. Where are you on ghostwriting?
Oh yeah, for sure. Even Tekka is one of the big ones that do that. Bro was like, bro, I do not got guns. I do not. Like he kept it funky. You feel me? But
Wait. They can make music and it don't gotta be real. You said?
Meaning like they don't really gotta be living like that.
Talking about substance wise or real, like AI.
Nah, meaning like me saying like I got a Bentley. I got diamonds, I kill niggas and the whole time.
Oh yeah. Fiction rap, like shit that the niggas want to hear, but we know like it's not true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You was thinking more AI.
Cap rap, because this is what we're talking about, right? We're talking about cap rap.
Yeah, pretty much. Like not even in a disrespectful way, but just that's
Nah,
just
like not even on some disrespectful shit, like on some shit where it's like, yo, this is vibes. Like don't worry about if what I'm saying is the truth or not. Like, oh, it's all about how it's making you feel.
Because I mean, some people like, okay, Shannon, blah blah blah, and then some people like, nah. If you a true MC, you got to put pen to pad.
It's stupid though, you know. Like I think that like it's a collaborative effort. It's music. No one is saying go make a movie by yourself.
True.
It's entertainment, right? Like it takes a team to put together a record that you know and love. And I think that you are just like lost in the sauce if you don't like a record because you feel like someone should have did it alone, you know, or it should have been 100% true, or all of the components in the story weren't authentic to that artist.
Right.
What are you talking about? If you like it, like it. If you love it, love it. If you hate it,
yo, can we have a Yachty appreciation moment? Like, Yachty, and if you see this, don't clip it before I give the compliment before the diss, okay? 'Cause I know how y'all doing me these days. Yo, when Yachty came in this game, he looked like a goof. Like, let's give it a bean. like the image looked like a goof, right? Over time, we realized Yachty was the smartest, actually, maybe 21 was. He was one of the smartest niggas on the XXL cover, right? We actually looked at him and thought he was
I'll take one of those.
Right? He was one of the smartest. He turned out to be artistically and creatively one of the most original, and a lot of the things that we didn't give him credit for, I don't know if he had it at the beginning, but his passion and his drive created it. And when I watch him, even with him talking about this, I'm like, yo, Yachty saying all this shit because he done wrote for hella people. He wrote hit songs for women. He helped other niggas write songs. This nigga is good.
Thank you.
hate it.
Right.
No one gives a because there's a person for everything, right? I think that, yes, I understand MCing and rap, that like it's built off of your skill capability. And I think that people confuse the two. They don't understand that you can do both. Someone can help you make a good song and you can be a really great rapper. You know, a hook, someone helping you with a hook or a melody, it's like, it's just a collaborative effort on that. Or even helping you with a verse. It's, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I man, but people don't understand how music is made. Just like people don't understand a lot of, you know? They don't. They just like take a headline.
Now, I'll pause it there and I'll say, yo, Yachty is exactly right. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. There's certain records, yo, as I've been more, you know, connected to people behind the scenes, I have these in-depth talks. I always tell people, I'm like, you know, I hope you see some value in what I do, but a lot of what I do off of stream is why I think I do have some value, and I hope y'all see it, is like, I spend my life trying to use my relationships to try to get information for this stream, for this, like, to be able to break the news, be able to get these conversations that, you know, are happening, but you would have never known because you're not behind the veil. And I ain't gonna lie, along my way doing that, man, I've heard songs that I love. I won't tell you what artists, and not the artists you probably think. That songs I love where someone tells me like, yo, bro, I did that. Nigga pull out his phone and just play the song. And he's like, yo, that's my shit. And I'm like, no, it ain't, nigga. And I go look up at the credits and he says, yo, bro, hold on. Fuck your credits. Let me show you the agreement. And I'm like, oh, like songs. So again, and I ain't gonna lie, after that, I felt a way. I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a way. Because here's the thing. I think part of us being fans is that, and it's a very conflicting thing for me. I think I want to see how the food is made, and I want to be in the kitchen, but I don't think the food tastes as good when I'm seeing what happened. And I think that's the thing with fans too. Like, it's better if you really think the majority of these songs, no matter what artist or what song, only came from that artist's brain. Or you want to think that, yo, this song came from this person having a fucked up night that night. He wrote this song, or this nigga just shot a nigga, and he came back to the next time he was in the studio and said, let me talk about songs. And the person who wrote it, like, again, it's probably industry known, but nobody else knows it. If I told you, y'all would be like, what? And again, of course, I love these like insider conversations I have, but I was just like, oh man, I feel like I probably would have been better if I didn't know that one. I shouldn't have asked that question because I wanted the truth, but I want that truth. So sometimes us as fans, maybe we just got to start realizing like, yo, we shouldn't care too much about the kitchen, what happens in the kitchen. We should care about what happens in the final product. Anyway.
On and run with the narrative.
Yo, bro,
Ghostwriting. Where are you on ghostwriting?
Okay.
Yo, you know what I think about when I like whenever like conversation like this is happening, I think about like a successful label like Rockefeller or let's say Kanye's Good Music or something. Say you got all right, let's say Travis Scott's ones, Cactus Jack, right? You got Travis, you got Don, you got Sheck West, you got Sofago, got all these different artists, right? When one eats, the other eats. You know what I'm saying? We all eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all eat. We all benefit each other when one does good. So it's like, I look at it as like, if Fago and Don Toliver's in the studio all the time or something, or just around all the time most of the time because they're on the same label, it's like, why wouldn't he help him out with some lines every now and then? If he's seeing him make a song and he's seeing, yo, he could do this better, he could do that better, he could do this better.
No, 100%. Yeah, I agree, bro. I feel like people be dragging it.
Especially like I feel like they dragging it, especially with those artists that can hold their own weight too. Like if you're an artist that can receive help and give the help too, like I'm not only receiving help, but I can help you out with your songs as well, help other people out with their songs as well. It's like, what's there bad to say about that?
I think it's only an issue if, like, for example, like the Drake shit where niggas is writing a whole track type shit, like whole song. Even then, I don't even feel like that's really an issue, really. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would look at that situation as like the same thing where it's like I said, like Drake already showed us multiple times he called his weight. Like he gave us tons of hits. You know what I'm saying? He already showed.
Like, you telling me I can't be in the stew with my mans and bro add a little something to it, or bro, I don't know. I just feel like that defeats the purpose of being in the stew with niggas at that point. Like, I don't care if you took 20 takes, as long as the finished product is a fire song, I'm good.
No, word. Like how many people is really listening to this song? Like, man, this song really ain't that good, but I heard he did it in one take.
I feel like that's back in the day. Back in the day, people would care about, because you know Wayne was big on that. Yeah, it's just a flex. But
Yeah, one of the first people I heard about that shit was actually Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z was
one take.
Yeah, I think Wayne. Yeah, actually Wayne in an interview he said that the reason he stopped writing was because he heard that Jay-Z didn't write no more. Like when he heard that Jay-Z didn't write, like that's when he said, I'm not writing no more. Like,
interesting.
Yeah, that's a real story for us. But little shit like that, it's like, yo, what's better? Like, what's better, the product or how the product is made?
I think both matters though. I ain't gonna front, because I think you know, sometimes I think how it's made can make you like it or not like it as well.
I feel like the culture is becoming more accepting of we don't care who wrote this. I feel like the culture is becoming more accepting of that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because there's no way. All right, let's say I fuck with your shit OD. Like, let's say you drop the album, 10 tracks, I fuck with all 10. But then I find out 6 of them joints, like, you didn't even write not one lyric in those. Like, 6 of those are just bare ghostwritten songs. Like, it's just not gonna hit the same. It's like you gonna get trolled for that shit too. I feel like it's not the same with other genres. It's really just hip hop.
Like in other genres, they don't care. Like, I feel like that should be a more known thing. Like even other genres, like the masses don't really know. Like they still be surprised. Like I remember the first time I heard about pop writers like writing for Rihanna, like writers like that don't have no hits like Rihanna writing for Rihanna. When I first heard that, I'm like, yo, that's really going on. But
yeah, 100%.
But like, it's definitely more accepted in the pop. It's nothing wrong with that. You know who I feel like is a good face of like, we should not like care about that so much. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson literally got a lot of his songs written for him. Like a lot of his songs, Michael Jackson didn't write. Yeah, and I feel like that should be like the perfect face of this shit. Like why do we care so much about who wrote this shit?
But that's not hip hop though. I feel like with hip hop is like, I don't know. With hip hop, I don't know. Hip hop is a little bit different.
Hip hop is definitely gonna take longer to accept.
I don't even think it's gonna happen.
You don't think it'll ever happen?
No, I don't think so. It just won't hit the same. The authenticity won't be there. You feel me? I think if it comes out like a couple of whole songs was Ghost Friend, that might change how people feel about it. Matter of fact, look at Caribou. Look when it came out, that Yachty wrote all joint. Not all, but like whatever the bangers.
All right, so we answered that. The next clip.
How did you?
Okay, they're asking about him and Drake. We all know they have a historic friendship. Let's hear about this.
Drake become so close. You ain't gonna turn on him, are you?
What?
You ain't gonna turn on him. Cause he was close with a lot of people.
Hey man. Call it glazing if you want to, man. That's my brother, man. That's my big brother, man.
How they turn on a man like that though? Yachty?
I think that, again, this is a conversation I'm not going to insert myself into because I've learned my lesson on this shit.
Drake done pulled a lot of people up to the top.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Come on, Yachty, come on, give me something, Yachty.
I don't know, man. I do think that. I don't know.
What you think?
I think that he is a great guy and that he's done a lot for a lot of people. And I also think that, you know, when you're at the top for so long, I think it's only so, I don't know, you know, but I think he'll be back. Because one thing he can do is make hit records. And that's that's all it boils down to at the end of the day is can you make a good song or not, you know?
How did you and Drake become so close?
Genuinely, I think Drake got about 3 or 4 friends in the industry, and I think I was about to say Kanye. No, Yachty's one of them. Absolutely. Yachty is someone who, you know, this industry is very interesting. And by the way, I'm not. This is not a stick up for Drake thing because I think some people would probably have the same story of Drake because they probably thought they were friends of his. I think a true friend doesn't wait till people are going against you for them to say fuck you or for them to distance themselves from you. And I think in the last year or so, even before then, I think even Drake has been shocked. And you know, I said it before. I said Drake kind of look lonely these days. He's just stuck in Toronto. And I'm like, kind of get why. It's not that he's stuck in Toronto. He can go anywhere he wants. He's in Australia now. But you know what? The operative thing is that, bro, why go fake kick it with these guys? When shit gets real, they're featured on the guys' albums trying to kill your career. They're trying to help behind the scenes push these narratives that's hurting them. You have some of these dudes get a diamond record, and when a song dissing you comes on, they're like, play it. It's all type of shit. So I understand, like, yo, you kind of sit back, and I think that's where Drake has been feeling. And if you wonder about like Drake and like
bro, definitely mixed you.
Yachty, I think that's an interesting relationship because I think Yachty's not gonna switch on him. I think Yachty's his guy. But here's the thing too, though. I don't think Yachty needs to or should. Because here's the thing. You hope that when you're under attack, your friends start firing back at the ops. I don't think Drake got no friend like that. And that's even with all due respect to Yachty. Like, I don't think Yachty will switch on him, but I don't think Yachty will inherit his problems. You see, a real friend, and this is the thing about the industry, a real friend says, yo, when we show up to the club, oh, them niggas ain't in there that you don't like? Well, I don't like them neither. If you not fucking with him, I'm not fucking with him. If you say fuck him, I say fuck him. It's not the industry. The best you could get is a nigga who said, yeah, bro, even if you not up right now, according to the masses, or if niggas saying that, oh, you about to catch an L or whatever, I'm not going to switch on you because I want to be the bandwagon nigga always seen on the winning side. That's as best as you could get. But in real life, a real friend going to be like, yo, if you don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with him. If you don't like them niggas, yo, you let me know what we doing. If it's war, it's war. If you swing first, I'm coming over your shoulder, hitting that nigga too. That's a real friend. That's not the industry. And I think Drake has probably realized that. And I don't know if Drake kind of knew or was cognizant of like maybe some of these relationships, but I think he knows that now. But do I think Yachty's a solid dude that got Drake back? Of course. Got Drake back. But I don't think nobody in this industry, maybe I could find like 2 people I'm like, yo, if this nigga say fuck somebody, he's saying fuck. But the majority, like, you can't expect that of anybody unless it's a nigga you've been in wars with.
The part is Drake don't even fuck with him, right?
I guess, yeah, Yayo and like, Yayo and 50. If 50 say fuck somebody, Yayo's with it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. 50 Yayo. But bro, where are you gonna get that from? You're not gonna get that from like another rapper with a multi-million-dollar career that has his own thing going on. He's trying to build his own empire. Like, you think he's gonna just be like, yo, I'm fuck everybody who don't like you? No, it's not gonna happen. Right? Yeah, y'all could tell me. Do y'all feel? Y'all name me some people who y'all feel or just that close. I just can't figure it out. Okay, Ruger, once again, thank you for the gifted membership. Somebody said Chubbs. Yeah, but they're not rappers. So Chubbs isn't a rapper. Preem, okay.
Yo, bro,
I got that high profile rapper, and also same with Baca.
Yo, how do y'all feel about the whole picking sides during that beef? Like, how do y'all feel about the politics? How do y'all feel like, besides politics, like in real life, how things should have went? Kendrick Lamar, like, let me break it down. Kendrick Lamar comes on Future and Metro Boomin's track. This is Drake. Even Metro said it with a tweet. He's like, yo, pick a side. So how do y'all feel about the whole picking sides thing? Do you think the parties that fucked with both of them should keep it mutual or choose a side?
It was me. As far as some friend shit, I mean, yeah, you should probably run with, who you're actually friends with. But two niggas that I know and they beefing, bro, I'm minding my business. I got nothing to do with it, you feel me? I got nothing to do with me. I fuck with bro and I fuck with the other nigga, you feel me? It's just, they got problems. That shit got nothing to do with me. So let's say hypothetically, you and Ty was beefing, hypothetically, for whatever reason, and you wanted me to hop on a track where you dissing, bro, I wouldn't hop on that track. Because then that's me choosing sides. Yeah, that's me choosing sides, you feel me? And I'm not trying to be in that shit at all. This shit got nothing to do with me, you feel me? Future said it one time. I remember he was saying like Drake is like, I think it was either Future or Thug that said it. I don't remember that Drake is like greedy when it comes to the features. Like, nigga be trying to, feel me? Like, he's greedy when it comes to the breakdowns or some shit, or bread or some shit like that. I think Future said some shit like that. So if it was Future, then it makes sense. I think it was Future that said that shit. Working with Drake.
Yeah, bro. These are the way they move is like, yo, let's end this nigga. like the way that whole situation went down. Them previewing the shit at Rolling Loud. Them getting Kendrick on these shit to diss him. It's like, bro, they don't fuck with Drake, bro. They don't fuck with Drake. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's one part of the beef where I don't like. I don't like the part of the beef where ASAP gets his punches. Rick Ross comes, gets his punches. That's the one part of the beef where I don't like. It makes it look like Kendrick's win was supported by others when really, like, if I'm Kendrick, I'm mad. If I'm Kendrick, I'm mad. Look. If I'm Kendrick, I'm mad these other niggas jumped in because I didn't need nobody's help, for real.
I think everybody else chiming in on and giving their 2 cents on Drake kind of just added more wood to the fire type shit.
It's crazy because I was looking at it when I first seen it happening. I was looking at it like, yo, this about to defeat the whole purpose of dissing Drake. This is gonna make Drake look even better. Like, it's gonna make Drake look like Thanos or something. I feel like the culture been wanting Drake to lose and take this L for so long, and not because they hate Drake, but because that's just how it goes when somebody's on top for so long.
But like think about it like that. Somebody said Drake and 21. I think 21 fucks with Drake and Rods. I do. But here's the thing though. You see, 21's a street nigga. So for 21, unless it gets to some street shit, he's not gonna be on some fuck this nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a nigga who, and I've talked to him about that before. Like, me and Meek getting on the phone was about that. He was just like, yo, this some music shit. He's like, nigga, I don't care what Meek said about you. I don't care what you said about Meek. I could be friends with both of y'all. The only time I'm gonna step in is if I think shit gonna get might get physical or might get violent. And the reason why I'm stepping in, because once it get like that, niggas gotta pick sides, and I don't want it to get there. So I know that's 21's mentality from the get go. That's a fact. His mentality has always been that. So he's not. I don't think even 21. I don't think 21 looking like Drake. Like, bro, fuck that nigga Kendrick. I think he's just like, man, this is some rap shit, whatever. But if it was on some shit where it's like, oh, niggas getting ran down on, niggas getting shot at, this and that, I definitely think he'd be like, all right, well, it's up then, and I'm rocking with Drake. I think that's how he would carry it. But I don't like. He's too much of a street nigga to be like, oh, he hurt Drake feelings, so fuck this nigga for life. You know, I don't think he would that, bro.
Nah, what?
Chris Brown and T-Pain? That's like random. Someone said Khaled riding with Ross. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, next clip. Let's go.
Is rap hip hop?
Yes.
Because we talked a lot about it. Is hip hop dead? Is it ever going to be one it was once?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's dead, or
I don't think it's dead. I think that you have periods in life where things, slow down and people figure things out. But I don't think it's dead. I think that there's a lot of dead talent in it.
Right.
But I think there's also a lot of really great talent that doesn't get the light. I think that I do think there's a lot of whack
artists weighing it down.
Yeah, and they do superficial things, like.
Y'all niggas think we need more of the hip hop, like more battles. And the reason I ask is because if niggas is battling the same way like Kendrick and Drake went at it, and now Drake kind of like, he spun off, he's probably gonna come back harder. And when he does come back, putting a bunch of artists under that fire will potentially create better music. But then the thing is too, that also destroys creativity, because you're gonna have dudes who don't necessarily make the best music, but it's creative. Fuck with it because it's creative. But if they're not involved in battles, then it's like they're kind of forced to change their style of music a little bit, at least to fit a fucking battle. You feel me? Depending on who they battling. I think Cardi's in that lane now where I still think he's gearing up to drop his last album, and I think right now for him his legacy, he's not gonna do anything to risk his legacy, because bro, real shit, like he's dead ass gonna go down in hip hop history. The thing about it, 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna be telling our grandkids like, yo, nigga, I don't know nothing about that Playboy Cardi, you feel me? Like, this is back in our, you know what I'm saying? He's going down as a legend in our books. So he's not even gonna do no shit like that to risk his legacy. None of that. Now you seen that clip with Drake when he jumped at Aiden Ross? I flinched at him real quick. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I ain't gonna cap. When I seen that, I was like, wait, what?
Yo,
and
bro,
Aiden Rose didn't even switch at all.
It's like no disrespect to Drake. Like Drake is one of the GOATs, like top 3. But it's like when you ask yourself the question like, yo, why doesn't this person come on camera more, or that person come on camera more? And they finally come on camera. It's like, yo, you see it for yourself. Not everybody is interested in all areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love Kanye West's music. People love Kanye West's music. They'll love to see Kanye West on this, on that, like outside of music. But like, that shit not gonna work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people is just generally just like they not cool or interesting, like besides what they do.
I think Yeet is one of those niggas too. Like I fuck with Yeet heavy. Don't get it twisted. But I could just tell he wouldn't be too interested on the stream or no shit like that.
400,000?
130K for a person who don't even make music. I'm not gonna lie, I would have expected it to be a little more though. That Buzz Down Rolly one had 80 mil. Alright, bro, yeah, I'm starting to get tired of my damn self, man. I'll let y'all boys.
All right, talk to y'all later.